Yes.
All right, let's welcome everybody to another episode of Levi's Youth Sports Talk. First off, thank the sponsors Justin Womack for the chain you see, and Steve Aguado for the banner that you see behind me. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and also like this video. Um, we have more great athletes coming up, so make sure y'all get subscribed to get all them good notifications. I'm the host, Levi, who this podcast is absolutely not about. Now let's welcome 2030 pitcher, shortstop, and third baseman, Easton Brouilette of the Lady Oilers 14U. Welcome to the show, Easton.
Hi.
So, Easton, at what age did you start playing softball?
I started playing T-ball at 4 years old, but when I turned six, I transitioned to my local rec league, I guess, and I
Mhm.
played until I was 8.
Okay, then after 8, you went into the real world, crazy
Yes,
world.
sir. Yeah.
So at what age did you start pitching? Did you start 8U or or what?
Um, I took an interest in pitching at 6 years old, so I was in my front yard pitching. But when I was 7 years old, I got a pitching coach named Kate Gaskill, and when I moved to Texas, I continued with Jenna Daniel.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
I'm from California.
Oh, you came all the way over here.
Yes.
So who got you into softball? Did you see it on TV or what?
Um, my parents both played baseball and softball growing up, so I
Okay.
think I was just always around just the sport, and then I was always at my older brother's baseball games, so I think I just wanted to be like them, and I just wanted to play.
Okay. All right. Understandable. So what made you fall in love with the sport?
I think when I started playing softball, I already loved it and I a drive and a passion for it.
Mhm.
But one of my favorite athletes who made me want to get better is Rachel Garcia. She played on UCLA and now she's on the Texas Volts.
Okay. So you trying to go see Rachel Garcia in a professional playing
Yes.
atmosphere? She said, "Yep, might, yep, yeah." Daddy and mama, they have to take me. They have no choice, right? When you started playing, what was the hardest thing about the sport for you, like to understand? Like what was it for you?
I think the hardest part for me to understand was probably when I should be tagging a runner or when I should be stepping on the bag and getting the force out. Just
Mhm.
took some time for me to understand that, I think.
Okay, and like, because I mean that's a rule starting at you. So like, when did you finally like get it and like you didn't really have to think about it, or do you still have to think about
I don't think I still have to
it?
think about it anymore. I think I understood how it worked in when I was 10, but I think it
Mhm.
really started clicking and I could just make that split decision when I was probably 11 or 12.
Okay. What has been the hardest pitch for you to learn and why?
The hardest pitch for me to learn was definitely my curveball. I'm still working on perfecting it, but it's came a long way. Um, I'm also starting to work on my ride ball, and that's very challenging too.
Okay. And what make those pitches like harder for you or challenging for you to learn?
I think they're you have to be really precise with some of the movements on those. Like on a rise, you have to be on your backside or a curve, you really have to stay connected to your hip. So I think when you master that, it'll make the pitch a lot easier.
Okay, so a rise you need to be kind of leaning back when you're doing it. Okay,
Yes.
and do you throw a drop ball as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then for the drop, do you kind of have to be leaning forward? Because I know the hand motions are like opposite.
Yeah, so I'm kind of equal or maybe a little bit more forward weighted on my
Okay,
drop ball.
Okay. See, I know I could be a pitcher now. All right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I got the catcher might have to just be standing up because every pitch gonna probably go up in the air. When you really need a strike, like if it's come down to it, like I mean, you need a strike all the time, but like if it's just a full count and you need this strike, game could be on the line, right? What pitch are you praying that your coach call?
I would say a screwball just because I think I have very good control and like demand of it. And I can like place it very well, but it's not a fastball where it's kind of just more flat and doesn't really have too much movement. So
Mhm.
it's still a spin pitch, but I think I have very good demand of it.
Okay, okay. I think I can not hit it. I'm just saying. A screwball. So a screwball is a ball where it just have a lot of spin to it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So like when you as you starting pitching, did you focus on like your movement or did you just try to focus on velocity and then add some movement into it?
My pitching coach, Kate Gaskill, she was very set on like you're gonna get the mechanics down first because your good mechanics will equal high and good velocity. So she gave me a great foundation for my pitching coach now, Jenna Daniel, to keep building off of.
Okay.
So definitely probably mechanics.
Okay. Worry about the mechanics first. Don't worry about everything else will come long as you got good mechanics, right?
Yes.
How do you stay calm after giving up a big hit or if you walk a batter?
I try to stay calm by just like I can't do anything about that one. I just need to like lock back in for this next one and do what I can because me getting upset won't help me or my team about what just happened.
Mhm. What are some things like that your teammates are telling you like after you give up a big hit?
Um, they're just like talking like where the next play is, like, hey, you're good, E, like shake it off. Um, like we have your back, let the D work, and they're just like taking the pressure off my shoulders and kind of putting it on theirs.
Okay, okay, okay. Some good teammates there. Don't worry about it. We got your back.
Yes.
Like, hey, first of all, that's what y'all back there for. So just saying, y'all back there. Y'all ain't back there to be taking no naps or nothing. So y'all got to be ready at all times. What's one play that you've made that even had you surprised that you made it?
I think probably like my diving plays from specifically pitcher or when they pop up a bunt at when I'm at third base,
Mhm.
just like me reacting quickly and just like putting it on the line and just doing whatever I can to get the ball. And
Okay.
I probably like a diving one.
Okay, one of the diving. So you done made diving catches while you playing pitcher?
I guess so.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. What type of leader would you call yourself?
I would say I'm very like a very encouraging leader. I do my best to like lead by example.
Mhm.
Um and I just like try to be the best teammate I can be.
Okay, okay. It's always that's the best thing to do, right? Just be what you
Yes, sir.
can, control what you can control. If it's something out of your control, there's really nothing you can do about it. So, what's something that you do before every game?
Before every game, like in the car, I think I'm just like setting goals for myself and like, hey, last weekend I was late. I'm gonna get my foot down sooner this weekend, or I'm gonna spin the heck out of my screwball. But I also listen to hype music to get me like going.
Okay, okay. Now you gotta. I know you have a go-to song. What's your go-to song? Before you take your headphones off and everything, what's one song that you have to listen to?
I don't know. Probably my walk-up song.
Okay, what's your walk-up song?
I think I might be wrong. I think it's "Who's That Girl" by Eve.
No, okay, that's you. Be like, yeah, that's me. I'm coming. That's me. Who's that girl? Me. I'm that girl. That- What's your favorite thing about playing third base?
I think my favorite thing about playing third base is that I'm so close to my pitcher, so I can be in her back pocket and like cheer her on the whole time. I also really like fielding bunts and making on the run throws.
Mhm. So like the on the run throws, like that's something very difficult, right? You got to be you running,
Yes.
you're trying to throw the ball perfect to your first baseman. You don't want your first baseman having to work too hard to catch the ball, right? Like at what age did you start trying to learn how to throw on the run?
Probably of like the summer of 2024. Like it wasn't good, but like when I'd be at third base just taking balls at practice, my
Mhm.
dad or my coach at the time, he would be mixing in like just like little bunts or stuff, and I would just be working on it. And I've just been working on them all the time. So I just keep growing on them.
Okay, okay. Who's your funniest teammate and what makes them so funny?
My whole team's really funny and like can crack a really good joke. But I would say probably my teammate Addie Kuntz. She's a pitcher and outfielder. She's just really witty and she has like comebacks really quickly.
Okay, okay. So I know like you had said that you like playing third base, you right there on your pitcher, you can talk to her. And I'm sure it like helps a lot because you're a pitcher, right? So you kind
Yeah.
of know what she's thinking when she's going through certain plays. So I'm pretty sure that helps a lot. Now, what are some things that you're telling her? Like do you be cracking jokes or do you is it serious? Like what is it that some things that you be telling her?
I just tell her like you got this, just trust like your mechanics. Your defense has your back. I'm like telling her like, hey, three's hot. Like if it takes you this way, go here. I'm just like I'm just trying to stay in her head so she doesn't get in her own head.
Mhm.
I'm just trying
Okay.
to like encourage her as much as I can.
Okay. Okay. What's the funniest thing that has happened to you during the game?
Oh, I don't know. I embarrass myself a lot. I think I was like batting and I was trying to run to first and I just completely like ate it down the line. Like I tripped. Like it was just really bad.
Wait, did you
I
trip before
wasn't
you got to
safe.
first base?
Yeah, no, I wasn't safe. I tripped maybe 2 to 3 steps out of the box.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, it
it wasn't
happened.
a close one.
They- but was it a laughable moment?
It was. I'm like, it's fine. I just won't do that again.
So you have you hold a 4.0 GPA and you're also in the National Junior Honor Society. So you have to you have straight A's. You got A's. You all A's,
Yes.
right? So how do you balance like school, sports, and then regular life?
I think I balance it by like if I get like work that's supposed to be like homework, I try to knock it out when I can at school instead of just like socializing and just like having a good time.
Hmm.
And then softball, I just kind of build my life around softball and I just like love it and I have all this passion for it. So I'm always like, can we go to the gym? Can we go to the cages? Can we go throw a bullpen? Like we I mean every day is like yeah, I try to get all my schoolwork done and then at home it's just like all softball for me.
Nothing else. So what do you do like outside of softball? What are some things that you like to do?
I like going shopping. I like I call
Spend
my
money.
friends sometimes. Yeah, that's about it.
So like you said, hanging with your friends. So like, because I know a lot of the softball girls, most of their friends are
Yeah.
softball girls. Like, do you have friends like outside of softball?
I have some close friends at school, but I have this, one friend who I'm really close with, but she does not play sports.
Okay,
So,
okay. So,
I tell her
so
all this stuff. She's like, "I don't know what that means, but you're doing a great job."
I was about to say, do she understand, right? That it ain't a lot of weekends, ain't a lot of time that you have free. So the little time you have free, we got to hang out like right now, right?
Like, "Come over."
Not in a while, like at this
Now,
moment. So
yes.
you're ranked number 81, 81st overall and 31st overall pitcher by line drive. What was your level of excitement when you found out those rankings?
I was pretty excited because obviously the class of 2030 is just like great talent,
Hmm.
but it's just showing me that like my hard work and all the hours I've put in is paying off. But it's like I still have more work to do. I still want to get better, and there's still goals I want to reach.
Okay. So let's say it's a day, I mean, probably not, but it's a day where it's like you really don't feel like doing anything. Sometimes you just want to relax. You just want to lay down and just maybe mentally get your mind mentally right. Like, but you know you need to go outside and work, right? So how do you get yourself motivated if you having one of those days to even go outside and just even if you just gonna go outside and hit a bucket, right? How do you get yourself
Um,
motivated to go out?
there's a couple of things. I have a few goals in mind. I really want to play like D1 softball, and like
Mhm.
there's other girls who don't want to be hitting, but they're doing it because they also have goals. Then I really want to make varsity as a freshman, and there's some good girls at my school, so I'm gonna have to beat them out. And then also, I mean, my team, I don't want to let them down. Like I'm committed to them, so me not putting in my work is just making our team worse as a whole. So I'm just doing it for them as well.
I agree. I agree. So, what are you looking forward to when you go to the USA HPP event in Florida this December?
I mean, like it's a new experience I've never experienced before,
Mhm.
and I'm just really excited to play with like the best of the best and like compete and see where I am like compared to some of the girls. And I'm just like really excited for this new opportunity.
Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be a good. It's gonna be a good experience to play against, and with girls from all over the place. You get pretty sure you'll meet some new friends. So so right when you go there, are you like social to like people that you don't really know, or do you kind of like sit back and just go out there just to work, do what you do?
I definitely like focus on my game, but I
Mhm.
also am trying to like this is a new experience. I don't get to like do this every day. Let me try to make some like friendships with girls who also love the game. So it's like a good balance, I think.
Okay, okay. So, so you help coach and has helped at camps, right? So for you, how is it spreading your knowledge of the game to the other? I don't know if it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like younger athletes. Like for
Yes.
you, like how important is it for you to make sure these younger athletes know the game like you do?
I just try to teach them the things that were like either the most difficult or the things I think are the most important in the game or like
Mhm.
stuff they could get confused with easily. But I just like to teach them like not to be too hard on themselves because it's like it's a game of failure and they're gonna fail, but they can't like get discouraged by that and they need to keep trying.
So is it like for the younger ones? Like, what's the youngest girl that you've showed taught something at a camp?
Um, Probably how to catch the ball. Um, but when I typically work with like 10U, it's more fundamentals or like bunting even, just
Oh,
like getting more into the advanced stuff.
okay, the ones that's gonna start the kid pitch, get them like all right now. We was playing 8U, I get it. It's softball. Real softball is gonna start now. You get the whole as much as it's the same. It's also a lot different. You got to know a little bit different rules and all kind of stuff.
Yes.
So like it's certain rules, right? So I know like pitchers, right? When you're pitching, you try not to walk out of the circle when batters is on bases. And then so like when you own a base, were you taught to like, when you walking back to the base, like to not look back, or how did y'all pick up on these rules? Because when I'm at practice, it don't look like the coaches are like it's little things that some coaches I don't think they teach, but somehow y'all know how to do these things. So I just be wondering, like, how do y'all figure some of the rules out that maybe is a simple rule and like the coach don't really like explain it to y'all?
I think just when you play and just like experience it, and it's kind of
Mhm.
like a trial and error process, or you
Okay.
can just like watch some college girls on TV and see what they're doing and their preferences to do it.
Okay, yeah, because I always wondered. I'm like, I mean, I'm not on the field or nothing. I like being in my position on the other side of the fence. I
Yeah.
love being over there. So, but I just that's one rule that I always wondered. Like, do coaches like explain to y'all? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it starts in tenure. I just always wondered. Is that a rule that they tell y'all? Like, hey, when you're walking back to the bag, you can't even look back. You got to just get on the bag. Because me, I'd be looking all around. I probably forget where I'm going at some point. But that's just me. My attention span sometimes is very little. So they call third base the hot corner. Do you remember one time that you just had to that a ball was hit to you and it was just like a think fast moment?
Before every pitch, regardless where I am on the field, if it's where I'm usually like where I usually play or if it's a brand new position to me, I
Hmm.
just am thinking like if I get the ball, what am I going to do with it? So I limit the mental mistakes.
Hmm.
But if there's a runner on second and third, I love to like pump fake and like tag them out.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of line drives hit at me. I'm like, oh, I just caught it.
So when you playing third base, when you first caught your just first hard line drive, like what was it like? Like if you could think about it, if you remember it, like what was that like? Because that ball gets to third base, especially when it's a power hitter, it can get to third base very very fast. So like how?
Um,
Mhm.
Always need to be prepped. You always need to be watching the ball, have your glove low, just like be ready for the ball because they're about to hit it very hard at you.
You can't at that moment you can't blink. you got you got to hold your eyes over. Yeah, like it's been pow pow, and I'm like, dang, like she really caught that. Okay, okay. Yeah. I probably would have moved out the way. I'm just saying.
I
That's
think
that's what
about
the
it
outfield.
sometimes.
That's what they got the outfielders for. They can get those. How important is it to build chemistry with your catchers?
I think it's very important to build chemistries with your catchers. Um, when I was on my other team, 'cause I just transitioned to a new team,
Hmm.
I was lucky enough to play with the same catchers for a long time. But when I transitioned to my new team, it just showed me how important it is because me and my catcher are both still learning each other. And it just showed me like what chemistry does when you're on the field.
Hmm. Yeah, I think for pitchers and catchers is really important. I know a lot of times when I'm at the fields, like from different teams, like you'll see pitchers and catchers, like they'll be. I'm pretty sure that after y'all, warm up together, and then y'all will take bathroom breaks together. Y'all go concession stand together, and I'm like, I'll just be
Yeah.
looking. I'm like, dang, that's kind of smart, like that's how you build chemistry, talking to each other. Sometimes I'll be like, what do you think they talking about? Probably has nothing to do with softball. I'm pretty sure a lot of the time.
Yeah.
What's one thing that you have said on the field, and after you said it, you were like, "Why did I say that?"
Um, Probably just having my outs wrong or like I'm pitching and like get a strikeout in a big moment. I'm like, and then I run off the field. I'm like, oh, sorry guys. But probably not having my outs right because, or not like, I'll be like, oh, there's a force at third. And I'll look around. I'm like, wait, no, there's not. Never mind.
There's no voice at third. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Forget about that.
What's a typical pitching lesson like for you?
So I pitched with Jenna Daniel out of Imperial Park.
Mhm.
And I start lessons by doing spins and snaps. We definitely catch up then. There's a lot of talking going on, but I mean, we get a lot of work done and there's like a lot of feedback, but it's also like a fun time and I can kind of just talk to her at the same time,
Mhm.
like as a coach and like as someone that will listen to me.
Okay, okay.
But yeah,
Okay, like say if the weekend after the weekend y'all played in a tournament and maybe you miss your spots on some certain pitches, do you go back and tell her, how your weekend was and do you kind of focus on those pitches a little bit more or do you just still have like your regular pitching lesson?
so actually this just happened. I was playing in College Station, I think, and she was watching. The other team had a camera like right behind the pitcher's mound, so she could see I wasn't staying connected on my curveball. So
Hmm.
we got to lesson. She stood in the box and she was just helping me and correcting me on that. Like we still went through all my pitches, but we definitely hit curveball hard. And it we did that for like 2 or 3 weeks, but it was better. So it's working.
Hey, it worked. Whatever, hey, whatever makes it work, got to get it done.
Yes.
What makes you a great teammate?
I think what makes me a great teammate is I'm just always trying to like talk someone up, if that's on the field at third base or shortstop, or if I'm in the dugout and someone's batting. But I'm just like, or if like they strike out, like I'm always trying to make sure they don't get in their head because that'll just like kind of bring down the whole team spirit. But I
Mhm.
also like, I don't know, I just try to like really be encouraging and lead by example. And like I love when everyone holds each other accountable because that just makes us better as a team. So I try to hold my teammates accountable as well.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Like, make sure everybody know. I mean, everybody know what they do, what they can do, what they can't do. So, hey, we all here together. We're a team. We win together. We lose together. You make your own mistake. I'm just saying, but no, but no, like you always gotta keep make sure you stay positive. Make sure you stay positive with your teammates. I think that's like the number one rule.
Yes.
What's a goal that you have for yourself going into the summer? I know you probably have some big tournaments going into the summer. So, what's a goal that you have for yourself?
I think one of my biggest goals is to gain some speed running wise because I'm not stealing any bases. But like I'm going to SAC this summer. I'm going to be outside doing ladders, hurdles, box jumps. And yeah, I just want to gain speed. So that's another tool to my toolbox.
Okay, okay. What's your favorite between game snack?
I love having fruit in between games, if that's strawberries, pineapple, raspberry, blackberries, because it's like just really good.
She says like really, really good. Yo, you don't mess with no chips and candy. And she's like, nah, maybe sometime, but not
Yeah.
really, right? If you could take one skill from a teammate, what skill would you take and who would you take it from?
All my teammates have like they all bring different stuff to the table, which makes us a
Mhm.
great team. But if I had to pick, I'd probably take my teammate Charlotte Irick. Her ability just to get a bunt down in any situation and still being able to hit gap shots and like amazing hard hits. But like she can just get it down in any situation and be
Mhm.
like a team player, which I think is great.
Okay.
And she's really good at bunting just and being able to place it wherever she wants.
Mm. I'll be bunting right back to the pitch and get out every time. So if your coach tells you you're gonna be the coach for this game, one game, you're gonna be the coach. So you need to get a pregame speech ready, right? What are you telling the team? I need a good firm coach pregame speech, and then I'm gonna need a 13-year-old. You're 13, right? Okay, then
Yes.
I'm gonna need a 13-year-old speech.
I think for the coach's speech, I would tell them like no matter the competitiveness of the other team we're playing, we need to play our game, like our foot on the gas, every inning, we're winning it, like we're not letting down and just have good attitudes.
Okay, now,
Then
what's your 13-year-old speech?
um I would say, like, if you make a mistake, just flush it. No one cares. Just have like get the next one for your team. Like let them know, I'm sorry, that's my bad. I'll get the next one. Um, just make adjustments at bat to at bat. So if you like pulled the first one and grounded out to third, like hit the next one to right field or second base. Just like don't go up to bat just to like because it's your turn. Like actually have some intention and like want to make that adjustment.
Mm, okay. How so I know, you played your dad was your coach for a good time. I know now he's not coach well, he might be coaching different teams. I don't, but I know you with the Lady Oilers, so he's not coaching that team. So how was it playing for your dad? Like, did you feel like any extra pressure knowing that your dad is the coach?
I think playing for my dad isn't how most people would think it was. Like
Mhm,
I still felt like I had to earn my spot or even work like harder to prove myself.
mhm.
But like I still was like hustling and shagging and like doing everything a coach wants to see out of you. But it has its ups and downs for sure.
Because you guys still got to get in the car and ride home with
Yeah.
dad now. It ain't coaching no more.
Gotta make it home.
What's something that you would like to tell your parents and coaches?
I would tell them just like thank you for putting in the hours and investing in me. Like late nights, um like, my dad's always taking me to the gym with him, and my mom, she drives me to Montgomery every Sunday and Monday, which is, like, an hour and a half away,
Oh,
and she still gets up and, like, helps me get ready for school and does a lot for me. And my coaches, I've had a lot of great coaches. Obviously, my pitching coach in California who started me off really helped me, like, get the mechanics down, and then my coach, Jessica Tanner on Legacy, she really helped me like turn my raw potential into like fundamentals and mechanics. And then my coach, Ali Schneider, she kept building on that and advancing it. And now my coaches, Chase Ledyard and Devin Tuning, are just making me better every practice and improving my skill.
okay, okay. Shout out to all your coaches. What advice would you give a younger athlete that's looking to start softball and then also wanting to be a pitcher?
I would tell them specifically for pitching, it you can't just practice when it's convenient to you. So if it's hot, like, oh my gosh, it's too hot, go throw a bullpen. Or like you're a huge role and like a huge part of your team and you're letting them down if you're not practicing. But I would also tell a younger pitcher, like pitching is so mental. You have to stay out of your own way and you just have to work hard if you want to be good because there's also girls working every single day because this is what they love and this is what they want to do.
Yeah, because it's a tough sport. I tell you, it'd be tough for me, and I'm not even playing. Ain't that something? So I got a thing that I like to do. I'll say two things, and you could choose which one that you like the most.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'd be turf or dirt.
Dirt.
Oh, dirt. Okay, okay. You one of the few that like dirt. I can tell you that much. Rise ball or drop ball.
I haven't really got to see my rise ball at like its peak yet, but I love throwing my drop ball. But I guess we're just gonna have to see when my rise ball's like game ready.
Mhm. All right, so it's drop ball right now. Rise ball. Maybe in a couple months you might go with the rise ball. Would you rather catch a line drive at pitcher or a line drive at third base?
Third base.
Mm. Give it a little bit more time to get there, all
Yeah,
right? You want to strike out looking or strike out swinging?
swinging 100%.
Mm. You rather pitch a full game or come in to save a game?
I think saving a game is really cool because there's just so much adrenaline and like emotions, and I think I thrive under like pressure. So I would say saving a game.
Okay, okay. You want the pressure. Bring on the pressure.
Yes.
The pressure, fans is more into the game and everything. So you go into the concession stand, you getting burgers, you getting a burger or nachos?
If I wasn't playing, I would get nachos, I think, but I think I would get a burger in between tournaments just because it's like I think slightly healthier, but it's really not that healthy.
You know, worry about eating all that cheese and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade.
Nobody like Powerade. She said, would you rather forget your glove or forget your bat?
I think my bat because most girls carry like 1 to 2 bats in their bat bag. I feel like a glove is more personal, and not everyone has an extra glove that's still in good shape and has a good pocket and stuff.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Would you rather trip running bases or trip after a pitch?
I would say pitching if it was a strike. I would say pitching because I mean, I can't get out if I'm pitching,
Mhm.
so I could possibly get out.
You're
And
right.
I have speed to
You
get myself out of the other situations, so
right. She said, as long as it's a strike, you'll have something to be like, well, at least it was a strike. I failed, but at least it was a strike, right?
yeah.
Would you rather a hard coach that's going to tell you about if you make a mistake or a chill coach that just, if you make a mistake, just let it go?
I would say a hard coach just because I feel like it's gonna be more constructive criticism, and
Mhm.
you might not wanna hear it, but that's gonna make you better over the coach and be like, you're fine, just let it go." Yes, let it go, but you could have done this differently. You could have charged, you could have took a better angle. Like that's gonna make you better, but then after them, like they're saying, it's okay, let it go, but just learn from it.
Yep, I agree. Would you rather throw a no hitter or hit a walk off?
I would say a walk off because I feel like the it's just like so exciting. Like I feel like the no hitters kind of just like builds up through innings, but the walk offs just like you came in clutch and it's just really exciting moment.
And you're gonna you probably get a little bit more cheering because most parents don't even pay attention that you're getting a no hitter.
Yeah.
What's more nerve wracking? Bases loaded while you pitching or a hard shot to third base?
I would say probably the bases loaded when I'm pitching because I feel like there's so many more things that could happen, like a bloop like between short and left, or I hit someone or I walk someone or a home run even. But I think third base if the game's like on the line, I try to be so much more locked in and like pay attention every pitch, know my situation, and talk to my team. So
Okay,
I think the ground ball.
okay, okay. Would you rather parents yelling, going nuts, or a coach yelling, going crazy?
Like cheering,
Yeah.
um, I guess my coach, because that means they're happy with me.
Would you rather see your teammates dancing or your coaches dancing?
Um, my team is kind of crazy, and so like I don't know, whoever has the best moves.
Dance off right now. Let's go.
Yeah,
You rather a loud dugout or a quiet dugout?
a loud dugout because I feel like the energy's so much better, and like you're just having more fun when it's loud, and like I feel like even if like say the other pitcher strikes out the side, they're not really killing your momentum because it's like high all game, not just that one inning.
Mhm. Hotel breakfast or fast food breakfast?
If the hotel breakfast is good, hotel breakfast. But if it's kind of probably a fast food breakfast.
Okay, okay. Better athlete, you or your parents?
When I would ask my parents this, they would say me, but I never got to see them really play. I mean, I've
Mm,
seen them play slow pitch, but not like competitive.
okay. So you.
I guess me.
All right, my final question I have is, what teammate or friend would you like to see on the podcast?
Ew. I probably want to see my teammates Gracie Brown or Charlotte Irick on the podcast.
Okay, okay. Well, we need to get their information so I can send out some messages.
Yes.
All right, Easton, I really appreciate you taking your time out and being on the podcast. It's greatly appreciated that y'all even say y'all want to do this, I want to do this with me. I created this platform for athletes to be able to, talk the game that they love and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you giving me your time and being on the podcast. I wish you the best of luck throughout your softball career. I mean, I'm probably gonna see you somewhere at some tournament soon. Anyway, but I just wish y'all the best and hope you can go through your softball career injury free and have no problems.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
All right.
Bye.